Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'm Tom, otherwise known as Striking with the DYOR Media Network, and I am at the Blockchain Futurist Conference in Toronto, Ontario. And us creators like to congregate at places where the news is made, and I've run into the venerable Zach Humphries. Zach, how you doing today?
Awesome, man. Awesome. What a fantastic conference so far, and we're getting really, really close to the big moment for SHIB, too. So
That's right. Well, as my viewers know, is that one of the things I very rarely talk about is SHIB because I don't understand it, simply because I never paid attention to it. But this man here has been paying attention to it, and he has a loyal following that talks about SHIB. SHIB is all over this conference. They got their marketing game on here. They've got new announcements, which I don't understand, but I'm going to leave it to Zach. Zach, I followed SHIB at the beginning when it was a meme token,
yeah.
But as we all know, it moved into something much more important.
It really did.
What is that?
Yeah, I mean, it really did. So they kind of, how I like to look at it, they kind of reverse engineered things, right? You see a lot of projects who build out this crazy utility first, but then they've got to go get the community. They got to get people to care.
Right.
What's interesting about what SHIB did and what initially kind of brought me into the ecosystem was they had this huge, huge community. They had all this excitement, and there was nothing there yet.
Right.
Right? So millions and millions of people just wanted to be a part of something, and I think it was, kind of like Bitcoin was truly decentralized. It's anonymous figures, whoever started this thing, whoever runs this thing, and people like that because it's like that, give the power back to the people.
A little mystery to them, a little fantasy life.
Exactly. And a lot of people missed on Dogecoin. It was perfect timing.
I'm one of them.
Right, and I sold too early. I remember I got in like at a cent and sold at 7 cents. Of course, it went to 70 or whatever.
Exactly.
Right? But I think a lot of that had to play into it too. People were interested in crypto. It was a perfect storm. We were in the middle of a bull run. A lot of people were at home more, looking on the internet.
Yeah.
How do I supplement income? And there's this mystical thing called shibainu that's making millionaires overnight, right?
Right.
So now, transition to where we are today, it's time to create utility. And a lot of that utility has been driven by the community, which again, everybody feels a piece of that.
If you make this, we'll use it.
Yes, exactly. Rather than make this really cool thing that nobody cares about, right? Which happens all the time, and it's no shade on any of those projects, right? But it just happens a lot. A lot of that is because we're kind of underground still.
You got to sell what the community will buy.
100%. And what they're selling now is Shibarium, an L2. What they're selling now is a metaverse. They've got an NFT ecosystem. They've got a fast food chain in Wellies. They're represented out here, based out of Italy, but they have big plans to expand, not to mention all of the different huge brands who accept SHIB for payment. We're not quite there yet in terms of the use case to really utilize SHIB or any other crypto for microtransactions, right? We're getting there.
Yep.
But I think SHIB has as good of a chance to be one of those predominant figures when we do get there because they're laying the foundation right now with big partnerships.
Well, they've certainly got the community and they have the market cap here, so that means they've got the financial power to keep this thing going.
100%. Yeah, they got the biggest tent out here, I think, right center, right over here to the left of us, to the right of us. But, yeah, man, it's exciting. And to watch this thing where it started to where it is now, and now they're bringing in people from the real world, if you will.
Right.
They're bringing in people like Marcy Jastrow, who has 20, 25 years plus in the entertainment and film industry, and she's kind of transitioning in her career because the metaverse is the next big thing. You're seeing all of these people they're bringing in, and it's like, wow, this is really becoming something, moving from meme to utility.
Right. Well, I got to say, watching the crowd circle around the SHIB booth, they're giving out a lot of swag at this event, and it's gone over really big here. So they're doing a good job with marketing. They're getting the word out, and they're certainly using their finances to power marketing events at these things at these events like this, which gets the word out further. The only good thing's going to come if they can keep that up.
100%, and I mean, people often forget at the height of the bull run, they were a $50+ billion market cap with nothing.
Right.
The sky's the limit here during this next run, especially if all of these things align like they are, like the L2, Shibarium, like the metaverse, and so many other things coming down the line. So,
what was their announcement at this conference? What drew you here to listen to SHIB?
Well, we're hoping to get Shibarium. We're hoping
you're waiting for that day.
Yes, we're hoping to get Shibarium, and I know a lot of people have kind of got frustrated because you know how it is in crypto.
Everything takes longer than you have time for it. Right.
I love Cardano. It's very similar there, right? They were late on a lot of things. It happens a lot. That's what happens with technology, right? But we're hoping to get that later today. This is the last day of the conference. You might be watching this, down the line a little bit, but yeah, that's the hope. That's the hope.
Well, it's been a good conference, a lot of stuff going on. Outside of the SHIB network, what have you discovered that's really interested you that's going to be something in the future?
You know, just overall in 2023, I've seen a lot of different enterprise layer 1 blockchains.
Yes, there definitely are.
And when I think of that is, what I think of that is, wow, this is the bridge to get people from Web 2, or, you know, actually cut out the Web 2, Web 3. People who don't know about crypto,
right,
to now know about crypto.
Exactly.
And
bring the new
really,
people in.
Bring the new people in, and you know, there's a company over here called Corium. I work with them. They're doing that enterprise-grade blockchain solution, and I can rattle off 10 of them right now. I think that's been a big transition point this year, and I think we finally are getting to that point where we're established. They're not just like saying, oh, that crypto thing over there.
Right. Oh, those guys over
weird
there.
Guys, they're actually taking us serious.
Right.
So I think that's big.
Well, I can tell you for sure, as people, especially here in Canada, they had a trouble differentiating between crypto and blockchain. And now that the market and the government has become a little bit more educated, they've gotten to understand that the blockchain technology is really where it's at.
Yes.
And that it's powering the financial industry now. It's taking over. It's bringing all sorts of new innovation that's not strictly crypto. It may use some kind of coin or token to pay for it.
Right.
But really, the technology is what's important. And the innovation we see here at this show and in the market in general is really something else.
You're 100% right. And I think, you know, when you really peel back the curtain a little bit, we've been using private blockchains, like you said, in traditional finance for a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
Like our banking apps and things like that, Zelle, right? All of this is kind of utilizing the tech, but again, differentiating between blockchain and crypto, I think we're finally starting to understand why coins are actually useful too.
Yeah. Well, Zach, what do you got coming up next? What's going on in the world of Zach Humphries?
Man, I'm creating content every single day. I've been at it since May of 2021 is when I made my first crypto video. Every single day on the channel, we put out tons of videos. I try to bring on people from the space too. I just had somebody from Fox Business on, so I love doing the interviews similar to this.
Yeah.
Just, you know, doing my small part to get more and more people into crypto, man. So that's what I'm doing. I'm loving it, and just keep doing the thing.
Well, thanks for fighting the fight. I appreciate you coming on the show today and talking about it. And good luck with your channel.
Appreciate it, man. You too.
See ya.